Hello and good evening, YouTube. I'm here with 2026 Daytona 500 participant Casey Mears to welcome you into today's episode of Can You Beat NASCAR 06's Impossible Career Mode. Last time out, we finally completed our first season in the Nextel Cup Series, driving the number 11 FedEx Joe Gibbs Racing Chevrolet. And it went surprisingly well. We were actually able to win the championship because the game started duplicating my results and I won by 1,000 points. But even if you took a look at true points, we still won the championship. Yet, despite winning the Cup Series championship, I still felt deeply unsatisfied with the way that last season concluded. Mostly down to how terribly Homestead is programmed. And I had to rely on my teammates in order to win the championship. And winning the Cup Series championship as a true rookie doesn't really scream impossible to me. Is this career mode really as hard as everyone says it is? Well, we're gonna find out today, because the true test of my ability in this game, the true test of CALE skills is about to be had. We are going to win all 4 championships in NASCAR 06 in the same season. Conflicts, wrecks, bad runs, leeches, cheating McDouchebags, all of it coming together. We will run every single race this season as I can, and we will try to win every championship at once. This is the ultimate question. Can you beat NASCAR 06's Impossible Career Mode? Take it away, Casey.
I mean, everything was completely stacked against us. I just can't believe we're sitting here right now.
4 series, 4 championships, but first we gotta shoot it out. Let's go to the shootout. All right, Leffler is in this. Is everyone in the game in this? Jefferson in the 36 has never run a cup race in his life. Okay, 19 cars. Okay, each driver must make a 2-tire pit stop under the green flag. Okay. This is only 7 laps, so like this is a short-ass race. Fake Boris Said leads off the pit lane. I still have no idea how he's even in this field. Anyway, that was the shootout. Exciting stuff, man. Exciting stuff. Woo. Our first win in the 18 car, though. That's gotta mean something. I also don't think any of my logo rivals were in this race. Yeah, we literally didn't even get prestige from that. That was actually the most pointless event that's ever taken place. And Biffle hates me. He wasn't even a logo rival. Why is Biffle mad? Excuse me. Is this what it's like to be haunted? Oh god, dude, what is going on? I feel like I should apologize to Greg, but like, I've lived this entire playthrough with no apologies, so we're gonna keep it that way. $29 million, by the way. I did this almost entirely as a contract driver. We didn't even have a sponsor in Wheeling for all of last season. Oh baby, we're back in Wheeling. And this is the car that we're gonna be staring at the entire time. Oh no. 16th. We're back, folks. Okay, that was a much better lap too. It's not gonna be amazing, but we're gonna be up there. Now I gotta remember, there are no cautions in Wheeling. So if I die, that's my race done. All right, here we go. Okay, 18 laps at Richmond and Wheeling. I know this track so like the back of my hand at this point, okay? Oh, I know it so well that we're gonna blow turn 1. And like even in the Cup Series, there's a bunch of tracks that I'm still underdriving because I just don't expect it to actually complete the corners. Can you blame me? Can you blame me when this is what happens? Yep, that's my season over already, by the way. Alright, guess I'll be fucking last. Yeah, we're gonna have 2 laps to pass everyone in the field like always. Some things truly never change in this game. It really is just the same shit every single time. I feel like every playthrough of this game is going to be basically identical. It's going to be this every single time. Wow. Pathetic. We're going to get 9th at Richmond. That's probably not even like my best run here. And that is a fat 500 prestige. More team prestige points than anything. Did we even see a single teammate that entire race? Alright, well that was so bad I don't even plan on saving the game. And I also don't plan on running qualifying for any of these races. So let's head out to Milwaukee then. Getting the pole and just driving away in this one would be very convenient. That is the worst possible position that I could have qualified in. Oh, the agony. Okay, well, the goal is survive. The goal is now just survive turn 1. I have never seen the car in front of me, by the way. Oh, they did not survive turn 1 back there. Oh, that's ugly. I've never seen this car, B. Douglas. Okay, I wish it was P. Douglas, then I could at least make a Death in June reference, but... Oh, baby! Oh, I ain't missed this. Oh, this car sucks. Oh, I remember how these fucking things drove back in the day. Oh, baby. Yeah, they gave this guy a 3-star at most. So our team is Norman Owens, Brad Douglas, and of course Denny Carter, who's in every fucking race. And they also gave Denny Carter like a 1-star because it's literally undrivable. But hey, we're still getting 1,000 prestige points for our wheeling victories, so that's good. Last time we did Daytona and the points were fine, but then when I reloaded the game and did California, the points were doubling. So it's maybe at the start of this season we will not be getting double points, and if I did this entire season in one day, in one sitting, we wouldn't have to deal with the double points bullshit. It's possible. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the truck series, we're back, and it's an almost identical truck to the one we were in last. Okay, maybe I should have just taken the Hornet truck. Okay, no, that was stupid. That was also stupid. We are still wrecking. That's a fucking logo rival. And my teammate is dead. That's not good. Okay, so now we're fucking dead last, and I have no one to swap to. That's great. That's really cool. Oh my fucking god. And these guys are so slow that they're actively running the fucking top. There. Fuck me. Oh, cool. What the fuck, dude? Yeah. This is, of course, what would happen, by the way. Like, there's nothing else that could have possibly happened just now. No, it had to be that. So, now we've got a fucking destroyed truck. But we got a thumbnail opportunity, too, so that's good. Why are we this slow? It's just a blown tire. We should not be going 15 fucking miles an hour under caution. Well, the entirety of the rest of the field is coming in this time. I guess just to make it fair to them, I can pit 2. So that gets us all the way up here. Hell, I'll even take 4 tires. That's a fucking 9 transition. These guys are killing it. Roush Pit Crews. They're killing it! Look at this! We're in the top 6. And then all I do is just go up on the track and we're fast. Oh, my old best friend, Terry Cook, is coming out here. We are going to get past him, but there's a fast group coming on the outside. It's Deborah Renshaw. Deborah Renshaw to the lead. Oh, no way, dude. Come back, Deborah. No, she's so good. Oh, okay. You know, as funny as this is, I really need to be maximizing points in every single race, because we're going to be skipping a lot of races this year due to conflicts. So we kind of need to be getting as many points as physically possible in every series, and getting random meme winners is fun and all, but like, we kind of need to be taking the dubs that we can get. Maybe I can get to the lead before we get to the line. Go. I love how it gives me the option to pit. So to start 2011, Deborah Renshaw is going to go to victory lane, legitimately, might I add. I don't remember what Todd Cleaver looks like. I think he's just a generic white guy. So you know what, maybe this dude looks like a zombie. He looks sickly, he's like a corpse. The skin color of these characters is leaving something to be desired. Didn't EA have The Sims at this point? They could have absolutely made more realistic looking people. Every point really does matter. So we're gonna be 15 back from Deborah. We're 8 back in Wheeling to start the season. And before we even do anything else, let's hit the games feature and go up against our old rival, Steve Williams. But you know what? CALE Gale can pick CALE Gale now. So, like, I think we're gonna do that. He picks Dale Jr. at Daytona. A bold choice. You know what else is bold? Jason Leffler. I'm not picking Jason Leffler though. I'm gonna grab Stewart before Steve can. Kurt Busch, it's the same cycle as always. CALE Gale, Tony Stewart, Greg Biffle, Jason Leffler, Casey Mears. This is what Roush in 2005 should have looked like. Oh yeah, that's right, and now I'm teammates with Michelle Jourdain. Okay, so Tony Raines was in every single race in this season when I was the 133. But if I'm the 120, does that mean that it's Stewart and not Raines? Nope, it's Raines. Okay, does that mean that it's Stewart and Raines or just Raines? Boyer in the back, Mark in the back, even though he's got a maxed out car. CALE Gale 42nd. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's only 42 cars. You know what that means. Uh-oh. What's happening now? Wait, what? Who's that? Hello? It didn't crash? Who the fuck is that? Okay, that's Michelle Jourdain. Why wasn't he on the list? What the fuck is going on? I have absolutely no idea what is happening right now. This race is going to be more difficult than the truck race. Probably not by much, but it is going to be more difficult. So I have to kind of assume here, oh, and there's Bobby Labonte, who's still my ally because he was my teammate last year. He does not appear to be very mad about the fact that I took his job in the Cup Series. He is content to retire to be a full-time Busch guy and win the championship in Busch every year. Okay, here we go. Oh, there's Terry. There's the man, Terry Cook in the 10. Ooh, that's a big wiggle back there. Well, I'm kind of concerned that if I actually swap to Michelle Jourdain, the game's gonna crash. I don't know why I assume this. I'm just kind of assuming it. Last time we did the Busch Series at Daytona, I got fucked over by pitting. But like, the solution to that is to wait as long as possible to pit. I actually don't want to do that though, because everyone comes off the pit lane, they're still on the lead lap. So everyone that pits and is on the back stretch, when the caution comes out, they will be ahead of me when I pit, so I don't want to do that. I want to pit. Pitting as early as possible is actually a good thing, specifically because of the fact that you don't go a lap down. Okay, no one in front of me is pitting, but I've kind of lost the draft, so I'm going to pit now against my better interest. And a caution. Right as that giant group of cars is coming off the pit lane, caution. Mark! No! Who did this to you? He's gonna back into the septic car. God fucking damn it, Mark, are you serious? That's gonna cost me the win. Cause these cunts are gonna be in front of me. Kenseth in the first spot. Okay, that's fine, he's a leech. He will not run every race. Okay. Okay, it's a green-white checkered. Alright, that's fine. I don't think I can win this, but I see Aaron Crocker up here. Oh, but we got a good start. We got a good start. Terry Cook's up there. Of course he is. Alright, so battle in the Busch Series between CALE and Terry Cook that was advertised in last season, it's actually happening this year. Push me, Tony! We're still in this. And Kenseth is just gonna easily win this. I think we're gonna be 4th. Okay. Will I ever win at this track again? Is that Michelle Jourdain? Hello? Contract notification. You may get a raise soon. Yeah, at least Kevin Harvick's like, hey yo, welcome back. Here's some more money. At least someone's recognizing my usefulness to the organization. Anyway, well, we are an hour into the session, and I have not completed the first week of races. So we are not leading points in any series. But hey, the good news is that it's Daytona, and we're in an overpowered car. Whoops. Uh-oh. Oh, I fucked up big time. Okay, we're good. I'm so used to switching back. I mean, I shouldn't even, I'm so used to being the 11. I'm so used to being the 11 that I swapped back to the 11 and not the 18. But thankfully we got back in time for the white flag to come out. It really doesn't matter because we lost all of the rivalries over the off-season basically. And in the most unspectacular of fashion you have ever seen on this channel, we are going to win the Daytona 500. That right there is points. Hooray. Yeah, we've got like no rivals. I don't know what happened. Yay. Oh, there's Jason Leffler. You know what? That's actually a pretty faithful model. Look at that. That's one of the most realistic looking guys we've seen so far. I know they put extra effort into the Cup guys, but like, they don't give them the same treatment for the Cup guys in the Busch Series, which they don't deserve it. They're leeches. And we did indeed win the thingamajig, so that's good. And finally, after all these years, we are finally done with Daytona. The first week of the season is over. 6 months to go. And so it was that the season starts out with the correct points being awarded. I'll put it into the true points counter regardless. The Busch Series and the Truck Series is going to be the hardest part of this. Because when it comes to cheating McDouchebags, like, they are the only ones who will start every single race in the top in first and finish every single race in the top 5. Third place on back in points, they'll start wherever. They'll finish wherever. What matters is getting cheating McDouchebag leech. We need Edwards to be fast, we need Busch to be, we just need all of the leeches to be fast. You know what else we need? We need to slow down enough that the car will turn. I gotta remember, this car's a piece of shit. We actually have to put effort into this. Second, am I just better at this game? That would make things easier if I was better at the game and not dying for no reason constantly, you know? Yeah, we're just a 10.5 up, that's nothing. We did not have a fun time here in the Cup race, though. It's ridiculously loose on the long run. It's like Atlanta. The long run pace of this car is non-existent, but that was the 7-star. We are now in an 8-star Cup car. I don't know why I went up on the star. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure where I was going with this. Making the car easier to drive in the Cup Series versus more difficult. I should have gone down to a 6-star because we won the championship with a 7-star. Vickers on the pole. Oh yeah, I do not have any idea where I was going with making the Cup car less difficult to drive, because we're just gonna fucking drop a pole by a 0.5 so not by much, but that was just the first lap. Okay, so, as it turns out, I think we're gonna win the Cup championship. But hey, it's still difficult, because I still have to balance every other series. I think the biggest challenge of this is going to be finishing this season before this episode it's time to be uploaded. Because recording all of this season is going to take so fucking long. It is definitely jarring to see the 2 Old Spice cars right next to each other on this loading screen, though, I will say that much. It's doing that thing that it always does where it turns fucking less than it did in qualifying. And now there's a fucking caution! And now we get to do another restart where I lose another 6 spots because the car's shit on restarts! Yay! Remember how good it turned in qualifying? Boy, those were the days. Those really were the days where the car actually fucking turned. That's cool. That's so cool. How it just fucking doesn't turn. It just doesn't turn now that we're in the race. It turned 1,000% fine in qualifying. And now, it just fucks itself. And the only way that I can gain time on this row, yeah, that's right. We gotta have fucking 4 seconds of repairs. Thanks. And we have another amazing start where we are just being passed by all angles. But hey, we finally completed a singular lap at speed without getting past once. They said it was impossible, and they were right. They were right, it was a fluke, because we're dying again. Because for some reason, we go 10 miles an hour slower through that corner than last time, and it turned even less. It just fucks its... I got jebaited by qualifying, I don't know. But we're going to be doing better today as long as I don't die right here, which is entirely possible. Entirely possible. Okay, wait a minute, can you not do that? Okay, that's going to cost me fucking the spot from Bitch Boyer. That's annoying. I would have much rather passed Bitch Boyer. But he's probably going to be up high in the points as a result of that. Harvick hates me for no reason. I've done nothing to him. We're already no longer allies with Bobby Labonte, by the way. That took an entire 1 race until that was no longer a thing. I still am very curious to see if we see Harvick at the non-leech races, which is going to be a thing at UPS already, right? 2 leeches in front of me in points. Points leader and second in points being a leech. That's pretty much the ideal starting situation for us here. I guess I'm mostly curious to see I know we're going to be faster, because more stars directly translates to more speed in every car in this game. The real question is the drivability. I know that we are always spinning out at road courses in shitty car rating cars. I think increasing the star rating will also literally make the setup better. I don't know. What I do know is that we're going to have a horrible start and everyone's going to pass me on the outside. But that's fine. That's actually a good thing. Oh, look at this. This is so stupid. What am I doing? I got an overpowered car and I know it. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm very curious to see what this is going to be like on the long run as it pushes. Yeah, you push it. Speaking of pushing, Vickers could give me a shove here. We are not going to lead lap 1. Okay. Just fucking go by then. The best possible contract that you can get is a 7-star, and we barely were able to win the championship from that, and I still needed help at Homestead because the track is so fucking bad. But the point that I'm trying to make is that you are pretty much, all levels of success are locked behind owning the teams. And I mean, that's fine. Most people when this game came out, that's what they were going to do anyway. They were probably more than happy to go and buy the teams and have fun and stuff like that, you know? But that doesn't change the fact that it's almost impossible to win a championship as a contract driver in NASCAR 06. Now, that's why this series is called Can You Beat NASCAR 06's Impossible Career Mode. If it was easy, like I've been saying for this entire playthrough, if it was easy, we wouldn't be here right now. Are you insane, Earnhardt? How? Where did he come from? I didn't even know we were 3 wide. What? Man, I can't even be mad. That was a fucking highlight reel move. But don't worry, it'll just be me fucking bumping into fucking Vickers on the highlight reel after the race. Won't see any of that insanity. Allstate good hands driver move of the race right there. Yo, Gordon's in the Pride car. I wonder if the Pride car would have been accepted if they made it a Jesus thing. You know, the Catholics used to like the rainbow a lot. I learned that from Timcast. If they made it a religious thing, maybe the Pride car would have stuck around longer. I cannot believe that Fernandez is up here. Like, despite all of the AI resets from all the cautions, he's still just got a race-winning car. He's still just up here. So the best way that I've found to get around these tracks, especially on old tires on the Cup cars, is you just get on the brakes early and get that angle right, and then from there you just, you know, finagle it. Tap the brake until it slows down enough to make the turn, and then you just try and complete it as best as you can. Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. Alright, Edwards blocking, he's not gonna get there in time. Oh, I don't know, baby. Oh, we're gonna fucking blow this corner is what we're gonna do. Yeah, it's over. GG Stewart. Yeah. Way too fast through that corner. We're gonna come home second. But I mean, that just goes to show how much better this car is than the 11 was. I mean, I really don't even think I'm that much better at this track. I think it's just literally the car is faster. Good lord. Who led the most laps? Jeff fucking Burton leads the most laps. Look at how many different leaders we had. 10 lead changes. Look at this. What an event. Well, that gives us 175 points. And like I said, no shot of Dale Jr. just making it 3 wide. No, it's just some bullshit that doesn't matter. And I got another fantasy victory. I wish the fantasy was a little bit more interesting. Oh, and if you've ever wondered, the web is literally just game advice. So like, spawn merchandise, here we go. Let's look up merchandise. Merchandise sales will improve your team with financial stability. Yeah, they just wrote a novel about basically every game mechanic. February is complete. Every single week being completed is a milestone at this point. Are we getting double points? No. So it's only when we reload the game, or it's suddenly fixed. Fernandez is in the chase right now, by the way. Fernandez is in position to make the chase. That is what's happening right now. Absolutely insane that this lyric in the Static X song Set It Off is faggot, 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 faggot. He would not be the first person to be posthumously cancelled. Nothing was more insane than Connor Daly losing Lily diabetes because his dad said the N-word in the 70s. Nothing will ever come close to that moment. I really wish I made a video on that back in the day, but I literally didn't care. I literally didn't care. I was like, I don't care about Connor Daly in this shit. He was only ever mid in IndyCar, and I'm like, why do people like him so much? He's only ever been mid. And now he comes over to NASCAR, where I'm sure he's going to continue to be mid. And he only made like 1 start, so I guess that's really not much of a sample size to be able to definitively say whether or not it would have been a failed experiment. But speaking of failed experiments, we are not going to get the pole for this race. So that's annoying. But hey, third's good. I've won this race from further back than this. We just gotta be smart. I do not have the car that I won this race after getting dumped, so we just gotta be smart. And that starts by not running over the curb. Haven't gotten any team challenges lately, by the way. What happened to all those? Oh, what a move. The best to ever do it. Oh. And that's still a fastest lap despite hitting the curb and passing a dude. Oh. If I could stop hitting fucking walls, I could actually call myself the best to ever do it. For fuck's sake. I love when it just fucking slides in. It doesn't rotate at all and you just fucking go straight. That's my favorite fucking thing in the world. How does it feel? How does it feel, motherfucker? How does it feel to know that you only won because I'm in a 6-star? We're going to the next Busch race, and it's at UPS. Time to see if I'm about to rage quit the fucking playthrough. When I'm editing, I base what to like look for in the, I'm actually still losing to this bitch in points. Okay, I see how it is. Whenever I look in editing, the first thing that always stands out, because you can only see like free frames from the clip, but you can see all of the audio, and you can see when the audio peaks, and that's when I'm yelling. All right, I am, and where it peaks the most in my experience editing this series is at UPS, because this track is fucking misery. Here, it's just fucking misery at all times, no matter what. Look at this fucking piece of shit. And it fucks up both laps. So the entire qualifying session is fucked because both laps are fucked. Which means we get to just fucking complete the second lap just to come back around and do it again! Good thing I got the next 3 days off, because that's how long it's gonna take to complete this fuck-ass qualifying session. Fuck this track. So fucking goddamn bullshit. Look at that. That's about as perfect of a corner as you're ever going to get. Doesn't matter, we're slow as fucking dog ass on this side of the track. And we're barely in the top 10. What an accomplishment. Outside fuck ass line, doesn't matter. I'm done qualifying at this whore sack of shit track. All of this for $60,000, by the way. Barely any money winning this race. The entertainment factor. This is the entertainment factor, everyone. It's goddamn garbage. I hate this game. Suffering! Here we go. Not letting me go to the bottom alert. The same shit that always fucking happens in this goddamn game alert. Just imagine if we were still on 25%, it would probably be close to 100 laps. That would truly make my day if we had to be here for 100 goddamn laps. This track is the same length as Bristol, and yet the Bristol Busch races are like 250 laps, 300 laps. This race's full distance is what? Longer than that. Boy, I wish I could just drive the car, but no. It doesn't complete the turns on either side of the track, and I am not allowed to do anything but fucking die constantly. Wow, making a pass this late on the tire run feels wrong, in all honesty, but like, now it's actually turning, so that's a cool actual little feature of this car. And then we get to the part where it just fucking dies for no reason. Like, it just dies. Like, the car's driving fine, and then it just dies. Who programmed this shit? I'm pitting now, by the way, just for the memes. We actually managed to go an entire fuel run without a caution. I can't believe it either, dude. It's insane. Okay, that was a really good pit stop, but we're gonna just be sitting. So we don't get to reap any benefit of said good pit stop. We're just gonna fucking sit there, and it may as well have been a 19-second stop, you know? It's cool. It's very thoughtful of the game to do such things. Really? Really, motherfucker? The first guy that I go to pass just fucking body slams me and fucks me in the ass, I guess. I guess it's a white flag restart, not a green-white checkered, not a checkered, it's just a 1 lap to go restart. That makes no sense. I thought I was gonna get dumped, so I fucking went straight into this corner. And this game fucking sucks, basically. Hey, we made it through the event. Made it through the event without rage quitting. That's gotta count for something. We of course don't go green to the end, because God fucking knows that we can't just do good in the game without getting fucked in the ass. Californian trucks. This race is always miserable. Will it be more miserable now that I'm in a 9-star versus a 10-star? I can't believe that I just straight up forgot that I had a maxed out car in the truck series. I took a month off from recording 2009, and I came back and I thought I was in a 9-star. I really had that humbleness to me, a humble, braggy ass 9 stars. No, we're actually in 9 stars now. And Terry Cook is back to getting on the pole of every race. Anyway, we're fucking slower than shit because this track and game suck. I feel like this season has gotten off to a much easier start than last year. So perhaps I should have stuck with a 6, or not a 6, but a 7-star. And that pace is a pole without it even wiggling once. I mean, I thought I underdrove the track, but we got the pole by a 10th, effortlessly. I feel like I drove the exact same speed that I did in the fucking 11. But it's, I don't understand, dude. This game is so bad. CALE fucking fuck ass. Let's do this shitbag race so we don't have to for the rest of the playthrough. And we've got the immaculate run right here. We're gonna run into that guy because, you know, he can't just not sit in front of me while going way slower than me. Oh boy. Yeah, it's a lap 1 caution. Wow. That's truly the first time that's happened in this playthrough. How crazy is that? Fuck off. Oh, okay. Well, that guy just fucking murdered me because he's a logo rival for no reason other than this game sucks. Guess we're pitting. So he fucking murdered me into turn 1 because he's a logo rival because he ran into me after I was already spinning backwards. The car is destroyed. I guess we're taking 2 because the car's destroyed. Because you keep fucking wrecking me because this game sucks. We may as well have taken 4 tires, because here we are with a 14-second stop. So here we are with fucking the longest goddamn pit stop you've ever seen in your life, and we're gonna lose spots, and we're on worse tires compared to everyone else. We literally gained nothing. We've lost 5 spots from that. Lost 5 spots from a 2-tire stop, and we are fucking fucked. I think my favorite part about this race is that if we had taken 4 tires, we'd be even more fucked than we are. Well, looks like we are not going to beat Deborah Renshaw, so we are not going to have the points lead after this race. Man, this game sucks so much. It's been the same thing the entire playthrough. The only time I've ever wrecked anyone in this entire playthrough has been John Hamilton. And yet, we're just bombarded every single race. Angry driver, angry driver, angry driver, angry driver. Because they can't just not run into me every single time that I get fucked by this horrendous physics engine, this horrendous driving model, this horrendous rival system, this horrendous hero-villain meter, that I'm still maxed out hero despite having at least 5 new rivals every single week. We're not even second in points. Fuck off. I'd prefer it if the game would just work so you could see, like, all of the effort that I put into this fucking playthrough, but no. It's gotta double the player points, cause God fucking knows why. God only knows what is going on in the game's programming that when one random fantasy driver takes over for one random retiring driver, just all of a sudden, the player gets double points in every single event. It makes so much sense, you know. It's truly, like, can you imagine what is going on behind the scenes, behind the curtain, in this fucking game's under the hood engine, the lines of code that are being executed in order for this to be taking place? Can you imagine? Can you fathom what is going on to cause this? I can't. The only thing that I can fathom is that this game's a piece of fucking shit. So I'm getting absolutely reamed from all angles. But, if you'll recall, when we were doing this race last year in a 7-star, we were dead last pace. I was fucking a mile off of the field and I only got 13th because the stupid ass pit lane bullshit. Now, we're just casually leading. I'm having to block people off the exit of every corner, but look at this, I'm just driving off. Just driving off. That is the difference of 1 star. 7-star versus 8-star. That's what we should do this season, is have a side-by-side comparison of a 7-star versus an 8-star the entire playthrough. Just where were we on lap 5 of the Cup race last season at Las Vegas? I will say, I think the reason that Phil Collins' career went downhill was because he stopped doing, like, instrumental interludes on his albums, because this is awesome. This piano and drums fucking bullshit on Face Value right here, this is awesome. He stopped doing that after No Jacket Required, and while No Jacket Required is probably his most commercially successful album, I mean, but Seriously is better, Face Value is better. I find myself revisiting those two way more often than I do No Jacket Required. But I say that No Jacket Required is the first Phil Collins album that I had physically. I had the tape version that I got from my grandma. I think I still have it. I got that as well as Invisible Touch, but like, so it holds a special place. But, that being said, but Seriously is way better. I've been thinking my entire, like, YouTube career about doing a discography review for Phil Collins, but if I did that, I'd probably have to also talk about Genesis, and I barely listen to any Genesis anyway. We're fucking wrecking because this game is horrible. We should probably pit, but I'm not gonna. I'm sure the entire field pit. Now, Kenseth is still behind me, so that tells me that it's still the same group. Alright, I guess we're gonna be pitting under caution. Because just the game playing without being a fucking fag is so much to ask for. Apparently I had a phone call. I missed a phone call. You know why? My ringtone is This Must Be Love by Phil Collins. What am I listening to? Face Value by Phil Collins. You are kidding me right now, dude. I shouldn't be bitching so much. Like, the fact that we are running this good. I mean, that's the problem, is that we're running too good. It's too easy. If we run like this, if we're gonna run like this in this race, we're gonna be dominating the races that I won last year, and we're gonna probably be winning the races that I got top 10s in. Can you fucking please go? Like, I don't know what I'm bitching so much about, but it's too easy. We've done this entire fucking playthrough, and oh my fucking god, how are we this far fucking back? Okay, we're 7th, that's a bunch of lap cars. So if we actually manage to stay green here, that would probably help us out. But I don't know. Don't know for sure. Can't say. Can you not? Can you not? Are you able to not hang on my fucking quarter panel the entire corner? Are you capable of doing that? Because we just lost a half second because of you. You could have just given me space, but no. Now we lose a half second, and I'm being fucking goddamn cream pied by everyone behind me. And now stupid ass Joe Nemechek is wrecking me, but not bringing out the caution, of course. This is all horrible! Well, with this better driving car, we can definitely see that I'd say that these guys are definitely a lot easier to deal with. I know I am driving on the apron, and that's helping the car drive, but oh god, we are not going to wreck right there. We are not going to get third. No, we are going to get third, but yeah, that's just, it's frustrating, man. Leffler gets 9th, that's not frustrating, but what is frustrating is the fact that this game sucks, and now that we're in an 8-star, we're now finishing with the most laps led at Las Vegas after being the slowest car on the entire track at Las Vegas last season. So Stewart has won. We've got a Joe Gibbs Racing car in victory lane for every race so far this season, so that's good. I don't know why we don't get the Bobby Labonte fire suit. It's just the, you know, fucking flat green pipe, puke fucking green shit. 535 points. So the point standings are working this season, question mark? Okay. Yeah, that lap was pretty much the exact same way that I was driving it in the Cup race, and it's 12th. Why is it so fucking much slower than the Cup car? I don't know. I have no idea why the fuck it's so bad. I mean, I don't fucking get it, dude. This game is terrible. Just having fucking one more star makes it way better. And we're not gonna be getting a better lap, so I guess we're starting fucking 12th. Cool. You know what I just realized is that Terry Cook is in the Busch Series and the Truck Series now. I bet you he doesn't have to choose between running the bush race or the truck races and all those conflicting events. I guarantee you that one of these times we're going to skip one of these races because I have to skip one or the other. We're going to skip one of them and he's going to win it. And then he's going to be in the field for the fucking other race. And I'm going to be like, nah, bitch, you're fucking getting wrecked. You're fucking getting wrecked, Terry. There's no, this is not acceptable. You are so full of fucking shit. This is probably going to be a race where we're going to dominate like nothing because we were already fast here in a 7-star. Now the car is just going to drive better in every single way. Yeah. The difference between a 7 and an 8-star is the difference that a 2-star and an 8-star should be. Okay? I'm just saying that. I'm just thinking out loud, folks. We just gotta hope that the leeches are strong today. Let's just survive these first couple of laps. The car is going to be so bad on the long run. I don't think we're going to be leading any laps in this race, but it is a good thing that the stagger for the Busch Series appears to be one race later in the Busch Series is where the Cup track is at. So, like, we can have all that practice of the Cup race and then try and translate that into the Busch race. That should help us out, unironically, considering this car is worse than the Cup car. But, okay. Yeah, worse. 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 Okay, we've already got pit stops, but I guess that's not too unreasonable. So Tony Raines comes in. We are fucking dying still, cause it sucks. The car is shit. I didn't even want to wreck. I didn't even want to wreck. I wanted to play this game normally today. But no, I can't do anything without it fucking itself. It is required for it to fuck itself. And I ain't putting in no wedge. Cause then it's just gonna it's just gonna keep being wrecking loose on the apron. And I'll be able to go even slower into turn fucking god on the exits. It doesn't matter. The setup doesn't matter. The game is just terrible. Oh, come on. They're both in front of me, aren't they? They are. We just lost 2 spots on the pit lane despite coming out ahead of both of these cars off the pit lane. That's cool. Oh, look, it's a non-leech in the lead. It's pretty much everyone that is not a leech in front of me. It doesn't turn. It doesn't turn. Alright. Exciting gameplay. Thrilling. Entertaining. All of the words I would use to describe this playthrough. End of race? No, it's a green-white checkered. So now we get to do 2 laps on these god-fucking-awful tires, and Harvick's gonna get a bunch of spots on the restart. Good for him. Must be nice. Oh, really? I guess the race is over. Because just playing this game is so much to ask for. I love how we got to do the restart, by the way. The whole 3 fucking feet that we have to drive. That's my favorite part about this. It's like the walk of shame, you know that? This is so unentertaining. No one wants to watch this. This is horrible. This is such shit content. I still think that was a better overall race than in the 10 car, though. Because the thing just didn't fucking drive the entire time. And the fact that the car was an entire star rating better and I barely did any better than I did just now, yeah, that's pathetic. Cool, we're not the points leader in any series. What a successful playthrough this has been so far. Hot Atlanta in the Cup Series. Do I even need to put this in the video? Probably not. Yeah, okay, Edwards. Staying out for the 8 million years. He's just magically gonna have... He's got his Busch Series pit crew today. Because despite staying out about 10 laps longer than me, 6 is the actual amount, by the way. He is just gonna be ahead of me. He did not lose anything. He's got 6 lap fresher tires than I do. And I guess I'll just go fuck myself in that case. Truly, I will indeed just go fuck myself. Because look at this gap that I have to everyone else. We're that much faster, and yet Edwards is just magically all the way up here. Sure, whatever you say, game. Like, maybe they thought that they weren't making such huge adjustments between the stars of the vehicles, but like just all of the nuances that's going on with the car every single lap may have made up for it. And that's why a 7-star is so fucking much worse than an 8-star. I don't know. Or maybe this game is just terrible. That could be an option as well. Yeah, Leffler's having a horrible race. I'll go and help him. I will say, I never knew who Jason Leffler really was. I never knew what he did his entire career because he was just irrelevant whenever he was in Cup, and I really didn't watch the Busch or Truck Series until around 2009. The only time I ever knew about him was, I'm pretty sure, in this game, because I don't think he's in any other EA NASCAR games. Alright, that should be good enough for Leffler. Let's finish it off as CALE. It's going to be a classic Atlanta finish as I blow the first corner that I've had as CALE. Oh boy, Edwards knows how to get it done at this track, so it's not going to be easy. Orange fuel. Orange, you glad I didn't say that we're wrecking. We're going to finish a race under caution. Edwards is there. He can't do anything though. We've got the runoff. Easy dub. Yeah. It's frustrating. It really is frustrating that the game is just piss easy now. After everything we've been through. After everything we've been through, the game is just piss easy. So stupid, and all it took was 1 star difference between last year and this year. Anyway, another win with most laps led. Exciting! Man, why? Why does it just work now? Leffler up to 10th. That's pretty legit. And now it's time for a wheeling race. I'm pretty sure this early part of the wheeling schedule is terrible though. Okay, no, Nazareth is fine. It kind of goes good, bad, if I remember. So we're on to a good race at least. This should be an easy dub. That is a win in Nazareth. Yippee, yippee, skippy. Getting team prestige points though. That's what's important. See, that suit's so much better than the fucking Interstate Batteries one. Like, it's night and day. There's so much more going on that suit. Then you got the stupid ass Cup one that's just green. Oh, we're gonna get a raise from a hula monkey. Oh boy, that's gonna make an impact on my $30 million net worth. Oh, thanks. That puts us into the lead of wheeling points. That really doesn't matter. We should be able to do every wheeling race. Busch, Atlanta. I recall this being moderately difficult. Okay, so actually running the Cup race was worse because now I'm assuming the car is actually going to turn, which is, you know, not the assumption that you should make in NASCAR 06, but I am used to that. 4 motherfucking goddamn teeth. Okay! This is like CIA torture, honestly. Oh my fucking god, it could turn. It could turn. It could, it really could, but it doesn't. It chooses actively not to turn. So we're 19th after lap 1, because nothing I do matters. Make a pass! You gotta fucking pitch the entire corner off to make 1 pass, and I actually make that fucking pass, but doesn't matter? No, because this dumb motherfucker just goes around me and fucking sits in front of me, and now the fucking caution's out and no one pit. Fine, I'll fucking play something else today then. To the makers of the McDonald's app, fix your fucking shit. I have had this phone for 3 years. And I've had the McDonald's app on this phone for 3 years. And I only ever signed into it once. I was signed into this app on my phone for 3 consecutive years. And all of a sudden, now whenever I open it, I'm logged out. So I have to put my entire email in, and I have to go into my email to click the fucking login button on the email, and then I have to put in my address, then I have to choose the pickup options, but I've never had to do that for 3 years. It just saves your settings. Nope, all of a sudden, every single time I open it, it's just logged out, and we have to go through the entire process. Fix your fucking shit, McDonald's. Somehow that's better than my first qualifying attempt. I don't know what I was doing yesterday. Okay, so the good news is that re-rolling qualifying has given us 4 leeches at the top of the field. 2 entire rows of leeches. I see Bush. Crocker was up there. I didn't see Boyer. We're in good shape. That was a good move. Come on, team. What are we doing? I know that, like, Tony Raines ain't the greatest driver in the world, but, like, come on. He ain't this bad. You know, there is someone watching this video right now that always reminds me that it's rumored that Tony Raines has a micro dick, and I never bring it up because I always forget. How can you forget something? How can you forget such a stark rumor like that? So that one's for you. That one's for you right there. The Tony Raines micro dick discourse has come up in NASCAR 06 at last. Is it true? Is it not true? I don't fucking know. I can confirm I've never seen Tony Raines' dick, so I can't say. Yeah, the car has just got so much less steer in it at this fucking track. I wouldn't even call it too tight, like it just turns less. You can't do anything, especially when the car in front of you is just arrow pushing you up the track every fucking goddamn time. You can't just be tight. No, the guy in front of you also has to drift up the track to fucking dump even more air on your nose so it turns even less. Yeah, and then when they take the top, look at that. Look at how much slower they are. Just when the car actually turns and you can get to their inside and not have someone just sitting in front of you dumping air on your car. I hate this driving model. Like, it really just does come down to that. I just hate this driving model. Are we gonna pit under green today? Let's find out together. I'm up the track. That doesn't spell good things. Yeah, Terry's trying to get around me the inside, but I'm actually gonna have an amazing pit lane entry, and we are gonna slay. We are gonna gain a lot going down the pit lane. That's not what usually happens in these games. It looks pretty spiffy. It looks pretty spiffy. Under 9 seconds. Okay, okay. Yeah, it's looking good. Now that looks slower, but it's okay. 15-1, but it doesn't matter because we're just sitting. Alright, it may as well have been a fucking 18-second stop. I love when that happens. I love when we actually get a good pit stop, but then the game's like, nah, you're just gonna sit here another 2 fucking seconds. Oh, and would you look at that? Would you look at that? We're gonna be back behind this stupid fucking 119 again. And after one of the best pit stops of the entire playthrough, we have, of course, lost spots off the pit lane. Cause nothing I do matters. We are still outside the top 10. Fucking goddamn this game. Back before we made it to the Cup Series, the average length of a session of this used to be like 2.5 hours. Now I get about an hour and 15 minutes into a session and I just want to blow my fucking brains out. I'm not even kidding. I just want to light a stick of dynamite and just suck on it like a pacifier. I'm telling you, dude, this is so fucking agonizing. But I am nothing if not a masochist, so it's no wonder why I'm still playing this. I think most people wouldn't mind if the series had ended the way that it did last season, even if Homestead sucked, but I thought it was just it was like Game of Thrones, you know? The chase was like the Game of Thrones, where everyone was critically acclaimed all the way up until the very end. And it's like, I just was not satisfied with how that fucking Homestead race went. So now here I am, still playing this reprehensible garbage. White flag is out, so final time around Atlanta. And you can see that Labonte, Crocker, and Boyer are all out in front of me. So this entire race was just to lose points to, well, probably just Boyer at this point. But he is indeed the points leader. Therefore, we are indeed losing points. I don't think I led a single lap either, so that's great. Top 5, but we're going to lose points to the points leader. It's just, we're setting ourselves up for fun. Of course, Boyer has to be the points leader. Yeah. Amazing. That's just great. Justin Smith. Who is Justin Smith? And how is he higher than Terry Cook in points? Mr. Clean! I thought this race was easy in the Bush car, but this is a 7-star versus an 8-star, so I guess we'll see just how much easier it actually is. Horrible! Yeah, I'm starting to think I missed his bitch ass, because there's no way he's starting this far back. No, he's starting at 38th? Okay, I don't mind. That's okay! Hold on a second, we're so back? Never mind, we're back. And we're going to Bristol and Cup. Oh, great. Well, this should be an easy win because it was like, we were borderline winning a winning car in the 7-star, so this is going to be a win by like a lap. Yeah, so that was just piss. Once again, piss easy. Once again, piss fucking easy. It's like, come on. I got it by 2/10. I got the Bristol pole by 2/10. Come on. It's funny how easy this track is in wheeling and how impossible it is in every other series. Like, it really is crazy just how night and day the difference is. And I don't know what causes that. Like, why is this game programmed like this? Why are there leeches here? It's Mr. Clean. You're not, we don't go here in Cup. This ain't no companion event game. This is so unfun. The good news is that none of my championship competitors are actually up here right now. I mean, Aaron's up there, because Aaron's always fast. Aaron Crocker is basically like the Sam Ard of the series. And I can't get into drafting range, and we're pitting on lap 9! Both of my teammates are in on lap 9, that's acceptable. I'm up the track, and I need to pit this time. Surprisingly, I'm actually going to be able to make that work. Mark is going extremely slowly. If I could have gone in front of him there, that would have been insane, but... Okay, let's just have another fast pit stop and not sit on the pit lane after the stop for 5 years this time. So I'm sure Mark is already out of his pit stall and is going to be coming by here. Yep, he's already gone. He's already gone! Like fucking Eagles. So we came in on his ass. We're going to come out about 3 seconds behind him. With the best possible pit crew and not even that bad of a stop. He's just fucking gone, because that's just this game. That's just this game. You can't have a shit ever. You little fucking goddamn piece of shit. I ain't losing to a fake guy. Okay? Let's just be 100% clear on that one. I am not finishing behind a fucking fake guy, alright? You can be a real driver, alright? How does that sound? Oh, it doesn't turn. It's so fucking bad. We're not even, the AI isn't even turning down. I'm starting to think that the AI turning down was just a myth the entire time, and it was just me getting better at driving the track as the race goes on. Because look at this. It's a fucking dog fight. Look at these vultures behind me. I ain't got shit. Just losing seconds upon seconds to the leader. Oh no, please, wreck on the final goddamn lap. No, that would be so helpful if you did that. Man, my season would benefit greatly from you wrecking on the last lap for no reason. Okay, we're not gonna finish fucking third. Because this game is a piece of shit, but we're gonna beat everyone in points that matters. And Tony Raines finally got a top 10 on the season. Holy fucking shit, he did it. KHI is back. It's no longer a one-car team, but the real question, where did Boyer finish? I doubt it was in the 40s. Yeah, he just climbed up all the way through the field. Fucking 17. Imagine having the ability to pass. I couldn't. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Yeah, pitting early is basically what got us in that set. Hey, we didn't even pit early. I pit past halfway. It's just everyone else waited way deep into the run. And we got a bunch of spots as a result. Yeah, wow, okay. All that work just now was to barely get the points lead. Okay. Now the only series I don't lead points is trucks, and there hasn't been a truck race in like forever. But I'm due for one here. I'm due for a good race at this track, and yeah. We're probably gonna get it because the car is overpowered. Don't let the days go by. Everyone should at least check out the performance of Glycerine at Woodstock 99, because like that's literally the dream. Just one white guy with an electric guitar in front of an absolute fucking mass of fucking people just hooked on every single word. That's the fucking dream, dude. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional over here, but that's the fucking dream. If I could pick between a career as a professional race car driver or just a fucking grunge singer in the 90s, I don't know which one I'd pick. I'm dead ass. That's what I've always said about making music myself, is that like just making anything, just creating anything that can like have an emotional impact on someone, like whether it be just pissing them off or just like giving them a core memory. I'm telling you, man, that's what it is right there, is just the ability to leave a lasting impact on someone. That's what I want my fucking legacy to be, is just, he fucking mattered for 1 second. That's it. That's all I want. Anyway, 15.1 is a good stop. The caution is out. The caution is out! Is it Dale Jr.? Well, it's someone that's red. Oh, loving him was red. I think it's Mayfield, because that's Kane on the track right there. No! It's the Red Baron 49. It's two fucking fake dudes. Come on, man. Do not let me be a lap down. Please let me be the leader of this race. I worked so hard. I got so far and came so hard. Are you fucking serious? Are you Okay, well, I'm on the lead lap, allegedly. What is happening with these cars in front of me? How the fuck is Johnson the leader? Why am I at the tail end? What is happening? Am I not even gonna get a top 10 after all of that? I mean, I'm on the lead lap, so everyone that I pass has the potential of being for position. Come on, I make this big old emotional conversation about leaving an impact, and this fucking game is gonna do me like that. It's like, you're gonna cry, little bitch? You're gonna fucking cry? Wham wham. Baby wants to leave an impact on the world. Wham wham. Get in line. This is what the real world is like. Putting all of your hard work to absolute fucking waste. Yep, this is a bad time. Thanks, game. Thanks. I really should be back here, honestly. I deserve this. I even stayed out an extra lap because I was pontificating so hard. If I hadn't stayed out that extra lap, we'd probably be a lap down in like 20th right now. I mean, we're making moves, and the AI definitely turns down here. We've seen it. I've seen it firsthand. So, I mean, there's a chance we can at least get a top 10, you know, as long as I don't die. Alright, I suppose that's fine. Yep, there's a bunch of damage and a logo rival, thanks. But hey, now we're right behind second or 10th. And Casey's in the top 10, it looks like. Hey, yo. Oh, and Leffler's in the top 10. Hey, it's all gonna work out in the end, actually. And after all that, I'm still not even fast enough to keep up with Casey. Look at this. Where did the speed in this car go that I had 5 seconds ago? AI's turned up, I guess. That doesn't make any sense. How is the AI turning up in an 8-star, but turning down in I don't understand, dude. This is so dumb. We should not even be in this situation. This should have just been an easy win, but no, can't have fucking goddamn anything. Okay, as you can see, I've learned my lesson and am not going to try and make a pass in the final corner. We are just gonna finish bitch 10th, because this game fucked me over like it always does. So we do indeed lead half the race, so that's good. So that is 144 points. The second that I stop counting the true points counter is the second that the in-game points are gonna be fucking stupid about it, so. 869! Oh yeah! Well, it's still working for now, but don't worry, I'm gonna keep the true points, because I feel like I'm gonna keep doing the true points. Like, you're not gonna debate me, game. I know you're just primed and waiting to fuck me over, but hey, at least we're gonna get to have a good visual representation of the actual points battle this season. Unfortunately, we're overpowered, so we're probably going to win this championship by default. But still, this game sucks. Why am I getting fucking YouTube videos in my Spotify? What is this garbage? What the fuck is this garbage? Why is there a bunch of fucking YouTube videos in my Spotify? I don't come to Spotify to watch YouTube. There's just a bunch of fucking videos on my Spotify feed. Why? It's not even music videos! It's just fucking regular videos! No! Spotify! Whose idea was this? Oh my fucking god, dude. This is so stupid. And I'm going insane, dude. I'm going insane. This can't be real. Is this the first time that I'm ever seeing this? Has anyone else ever seen this? Are you getting fucking YouTube videos on your Spotify homepage? Comment section. I know this is going up like a fucking year from now, but come on, dude. That's so dumb. Look at this. Let's look at this. Press the homepage button. The first thing that I see is the odd ones out situation is disgusting. It's 11 minutes and 30 seconds. It's a fucking YouTube thumbnail. Here's a podcast, how to invest your first $1,000, okay? Warning, do not Google this case after watching it. 1 million villagers versus YouTubers. Okay, here's a 3.5-hour podcast. Okay, that's reasonable. I never watch podcasts on Spotify, but hey, oh, here's Joe Rogan Experience. Okay, I actually watched that on Spotify once. But now we've got Dandy's World Part 1. Okay. Here's Creepcast. At least I've actually heard of that. Dreams Be Like. Chains FR on Spotify. Get this fucking goddamn garbage off this app. Why? And I'm just scrolling through this homepage. It's just videos. Broken up occasionally by, oh, here's an album you might like. No! I use Spotify for music. This is stupid. Who asked for this? Straight up, I might cancel Spotify just because of this. I've been thinking of going on to YouTube Premium anyway, just so that I can have the ability to download videos because the best video downloader's fucking broken again. But then YouTube Premium gives you access to YouTube Music and like the ability to turn your phone screen off while listening to YouTube Music. So like, I think the benefits are just objective. Anyway, that's a poll for the Martinsville race. This is fucking bullshit. Oh my good god! I got the poll at Martinsville by almost a second. 8/10. Come on, dude. I knew we were going to be overpowered. Because we were already overpowered in a 7-star. But wow. That's just fucking absurd. I'm not even an hour into this session and I'm more pissed off now than I've been in like for the 75% of this playthrough. Spotify is like John Hamilton. Fucking stupid. They got the same color scheme too, green and black. Spotify is actually like John Hamilton in disguise. It makes sense. Anyway, after that, oh yeah, we haven't even done a race. Okay, we're now three points ahead of Boyer. We're now 3 points ahead of Boyer. He's not starting up front at Bristol. Let's try and keep up this momentum. If I time the pit stop correctly, maybe we can get the lead of this race? Yep. What a surprise this is. New fastest lap of the race as we continue to lose time to the leader, yeah. The car just is worse in the Busch Series, which we already knew this, but like, it's so much worse. It drives so much differently than the Cup car. So, 2 tires. 2 tires was the plan. Barely anyone has pit yet, and we're already way past halfway. Oh my god, look at it just go straight. Oh, please sit on my inside. I wasn't planning on pitting this time or anything. No, please just sit there. Oh my god, look at all these lap cars. This is ridiculous, dude. Okay, I mean, I gotta at least try to pit. Okay, here we go. Down the pit lane we go. And let's do 2. Fuck it. Okay, we're gonna get out in front. We're gonna page Kenza. I don't remember. I know that Mark was the leader, and he's out in front of me, and the car still doesn't turn. So we're not winning, of course, because we'll never win at this fucking track. But he may be second again. And if Mark is gonna be a cheating McDouchebag, he is more than welcome to me. I'm 100% okay with Mark being a cheating McDouchebag. Just never mind, fucking Edwards is the lead. But, hey, no caution. How about that? Oh, and Mark's going for the lead? No, he's not. He's too much of a nice guy. He's just like, no, Carl, you earned it. I ain't gonna use that lap car as a pig, Carl. You got out ahead of me fair and square, Carl. You go and get that checkered flag. That's my Mark impression. I'll be here all week. You can go ahead, Carl. You'd have 2 championships under a full season points format. I don't even have that, so you're clearly better than me. That's Mark. Oh, this game sucks. Yeah, that would happen. I think the race is over. Nope. Okay, I guess we're just gonna get dumped twice to end this race. Thanks. Thanks, game. That's entertainment at its finest right there. Ending under caution is just a foreign concept. At least they figured that out in NASCAR 07. I can't tell you how many times I just wrecked by myself on the 2 to go in NASCAR 07 just to end the race early because I was sick of driving. Because you can actually wreck on the white in NASCAR 08 and you don't fucking lose everything because the race actually ends. It's crazy. It's crazy how that works. That is an improvement between this game and NASCAR 07. That is an improvement between these 2 games. And just like that, we've got 110 points over Boyer still. Aaron's up there. Kenseth is up here. And Martinsville in an 8-star Cup car. I mean, we don't even need to show this race, honestly. Dude, the brake bias on this car is insane. Like, I can just throw the car into the corners and then, but like, I get on the brakes and it still rotates. If every track was set up this good by default, we would not be doing this series. Because this is so easy. But at this point, I think we're going to be so strong everywhere except for Homestead and maybe Dover that it doesn't matter. We'll probably have winning pace at every other chase race. So maybe we just start more. Maybe we start every chase race from last. That might be a good compensator for the fact that we're overpowered as fuck. I don't even know how much of this is going in the video. We're at Martinsville. I've got a 10-second lead. This is ridiculous. And there's a yellow. Why does Scott Riggs have damage? Okay. I guess Scott Riggs has damage. And now he's dropping debris. Alright, well, so much for my 10-second lead. But I think it's Leffler behind me, so I'm not that concerned. He will probably perform better just because, yeah, he's not even second. I think Leffler would perform better just because he'd be second, but like, yeah, look at this, hold on. Here, we can manipulate the race. So, pushing Sadler up the track just like that, Jason Leffler leads. Easy video game. Yeah, get fucked, Sadler. Go into the pit barrels, how about? That'd be funny. Just like that. I did not mean to let him go. Uh-oh. Okay, well, there's another caution. That's concerning. I'm going to have a bad start. Can I even get back past Leffler? Yeah, look at this dumb bitch. Yeah, that's what you fucking get for trying to drive off the track to run me over. I didn't know he had combos on the trunk, though. That's an interesting discovery from that camera angle. Anyway, I might not actually be able to beat Jason Leffler, unless the AI turns down at the end of this race, but I remember the AI being really hard at the end of both Martinsville races. Like, I would have a big lead, and then they'd just drive me down like nothing. I might not actually be able to beat Jason Leffler. Hold on. Hold on, folks. This race might have been lost. Oh, it's a FedEx 11 in Martinsville. I should have known better. Uh-oh. White flag is out. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, get in there. Oh, he's actually going fast. Hold on. I've got the run. Got the run. I think I've got him. I think I've got him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was an easy win, but I'll let him have it. Jason Leffler wins in Martinsville. Good for him. He deserves it. All Gibbs top 10. Michael Waltrip 10th. Dover Monster 8th. Great day for Yates. That'll be a good points day for Leffler. That'll get him more solidly into the top 10 in points. Hopefully moving forward, Leffler actually starts in the top, like, half of the field, so I don't have to, you know, carry him. Dover Monster is in the chase. Dover Monster is in the chase if it were to start today. He's on the fucking bubble, guys. And it's been so long since we've had a truck race. I think we're finally going trucking next, yes. At Atlanta, alright, well, I mean, that in theory is an easy win, but hey, same could be said for the Busch Series, and you saw how that went. And the 1000 Prestige too. See, I don't want to screw over my teammates, because if anyone's gonna be a cheating douchebag, I want it to be a teammate. So I'm not gonna actively screw over the people close to me in points, especially this early in the season. I wonder if this phone number still works on the back of this truck. Well, we're gonna get the pole for this race, but time will only tell how good we are in the actual event. Harvick starting second. That's the first time I've ever seen him qualify like in the top 15 in the truck series so far this playthrough. Bitch, Texas, but we're in an overpowered car, so it's probably gonna look a lot like Atlanta. And yeah, that was the easiest qualifying lap of my entire life. Unbelievable, dude. Okay, so here we are at the truck series at Atlanta. If you'll recall, the entire field likes to stay out until lap 11 before they pit at this track. So I'm sure today will be no different. Oh, but we've got a fucking run. That was almost cool, but thankfully that dude fucked it all up. So we will not be leading lap 1. But we are fast and the caution's fucking goddamn out. Okay, question. Is the entire field gonna pit on lap 1? Because I got a feeling that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, you could have just... What? Hornaday? That wasn't even that dude's fault. Hornaday just fucking turned down off the racing surface to hit him. Because he was pitting on lap 1. Fuck this game. Who programmed this? Alright, question. Are they pitting? Are they pitting? I didn't have the reaction time. I didn't have the reaction time the entire field pit. The entire field pit on lap 1. I didn't have the reaction time. I was waiting for Harvick to pit, and now I'm fucked. Now I'm fucked. Now no one else is gonna pit in this race. This game sucks. This game fucking sucks. It's horrible. It's so bad. It's awful. It's reprehensible. Okay, whatever. It's lap 9, the fuel indicator is still green. I think we can make it to the end of this race without the fucking fuel running out, so we can just have a straight up race. I guess technically these guys have fresher tires than me, but I think it's fine. We'll be fine. This game sucks. Oh, I think Spotify heard me yelling because I don't see a... Well, there's one. Okay, there's one single shitty little podcast now, but everything else is music. Thank you, Spotify, for you heard me saying I was gonna cancel. Let's listen to some Who, baby. Orange on not even 2 to go. That is concerning. Running fastest laps though, that's nice. Let's get together before we get much older. Alright, I don't know what the hell happened the last time we went to this track when I was slower than shit. But we're just gonna easily win this. John Hamilton's second, sadly. Harvick completely blew it. I have no idea what happened to the field to cause that giant-ass gap. But we're gonna take the win in this race, I guess. Leading, somehow we don't lead every lap, but... Yeah, maximum points, yippee skippy. And that does put us into the points lead in trucks, so that's very good. Very good, that means we are officially in the points lead for all 4 series. I'm gonna assume this is gonna be an easy win, and we don't even need to show it. What is that paint scheme back there? Hello? Is that the Rockwell automation car? Who the hell? What the hell is that vehicle behind me? I might actually let a motherfucker go by so I can see this. What is that car? Okay, well, no, he's going by, not by choice, but by just that. Oh, it's a fucking fake, dude. Give me a break. It looked like the Rockwell car from the front. You fucking dumb bitch. Now I'm hitting the fucking wall of the quadruple. Alright, whatever. Now the car's damaged and I'm getting fucking dirty air dumped on my nose. Yeah, that's what I get for trying to see who the hell that was. This is a fun game, man. Whoever built this was a genius. If I don't stop turning the stick, we fucking... Oh, don't worry, there's no caution for that. Oh, but there is a caution for that. It might be time to stop recording for the day. If I stop turning the stick, we just die in the fucking wall because it doesn't turn. But if I don't, we just fucking barely tap the fucking apron and we're dying that way. It's the illusion of fucking free will. Don't forget I've been run into like 8 times in this event so far. Yep, God had to get out of the stick. Had to get out of the stick, so here we fucking go, getting out of the gas on exit again. Car's fucking destroyed, so it's gonna be probably 4 fucking seconds of fucking goddamn repairs. You know, my local rock radio station made me hate Faith no more. I used to really enjoy listening to them, but then they played Epic every single day. Every single fucking goddamn day. And I was like, I mean, do we really need to listen to this every single fucking goddamn day? There's other songs by them. That is not speeding on pit lane, by the way. Yeah, look at that. I'm gonna take the repairs just in case it makes the car drive better. I doubt it, but you never know. Probably what's gonna happen is that this is just gonna result in us sitting in the pit lane longer, and then whoever's behind us on the pit lane is gonna come off the pit lane, and fucking AI CALE is just gonna sit there and let them go by. Let them by! You know something else that I haven't said yet? I don't really care for this Interstate Batteries paint scheme. You know why? Because it's just Harvick's car, but green. It's literally just Harvick's fucking goddamn paint scheme, but green. It's not even unique. Everyone, like, is so nostalgic about this era of the Interstate Batteries car, and sure, it's better than the fucking Zebra car. Can say that much at least. But, like, it's just Harvick. And I hate Harvick. I don't want to be reminded of Harvick when looking at Bobby Labonte, okay? It's just my personal opinion on this matter. This is probably, you know, out of all the takes that have gotten me hate over the years, that's probably the one that's gonna give me the most hate. That's probably the one right there. Ooh, look at Casey. Is that Casey for position? Hold on a second. Is he lapped? Is that Casey for position right here? Oh my god, that's Casey for position. Holy fucking shit, what a drive from Casey. I mean, it is Texas. He was in position to win the 2005 Spring Texas race. This actually makes sense. Holy shit, NASCAR 06. Okay, so either Casey is in position to win this race, or we just lost like 30 spots on the pit lane. Okay, something tells me it was we lost 30 spots on the pit lane actually, because there sure is a lot of fucking cars in front of me. And the pit cycle is going to end with us in 15th. That is just fucking astonishing. I mean, I feel like we wouldn't have even gained that much if I didn't have to sit for repairs. But maybe the AI will turn down since we've got... I mean, I feel like AI turned down in the 11, and that was a much worse car, so we might be in prime position actually, but I ain't exactly going to hold my breath on it. Yeah, we're not catching Biffle, but it's going to be another really good race. Now I'm starting to get concerned because this is the same exact car that we're going to have to take to Texas in the fall race. I mean, we had like 10th place speed last season in the 11. We're having 3rd place speed is fine here, but once again, like, if Biffle is starting on the pole of every race and leading every single lap, that's still us losing points to Biffle. Should the race end the way that it is now, despite all of this, you know, effort we put into this event. Oh, never mind, we're going. Oh, I might be able to beat Gordon. That'd be so So legit, come on, come on, come on, come on. Turn, you motherfucker. Oh, we got him. We got his fucking bitch ass. We've got his fucking bitch ass. We can beat him, we can beat him, we can beat him. Yes, yes, yes. Fuck Gordon. Oh my god, it turned on that fucking last time through 1 and 2. Did you see it rotate? See, if we tried to do that in the 11, I'd have just fucking died. I probably would have wrecked multiple times before that. But regardless, let's get those fucking points. 0 laps led. So 165 points out of Texas. Hey, that's fucking legit right there. Oh, that felt good. Okay. I was thinking maybe we could catch Gordon. I did though, man. I fucking caught his bitch fucking ass. Okay. 12-14. 1-2-1-4. Just about Jason. Who the fuck is this? McMurray. Oh, this is candid. Have you ever seen Jamie McMurray mad after a race? I don't think he's ever been relevant enough for that. Okay. Okay. Well, that's that race done. What's next? Oh yeah, it's stupid bitch Bush, Texas. I should do that this session. I was thinking ending the session, but we should probably do Bush, Texas while Texas is still on the forefront of my prefrontal cortex. Another opportunity for the game to fuck up and score me twice, by the way. Let's take a look at them hashtag standings. If this would ever stop hashtag saving. 12-14. Full race ahead of Stewart. Yeah, it's just purely... It makes sense. We're so overpowered. We're skipping the cup race, even if it is at Phoenix, which is a fun track, and I would like the extra practice for the end of the season, but we'll be fine there. We'll be fine there. We'll probably have, like, no pace at the end of the first run, but we'll be fine. As long as I don't have a fucking 20-second pit stop, we should be able to win that race easily. But hey, I've said that before! I have indeed said exactly that before, so you never know, dude. You never know. God damn it, dude. We're so fucking close on this car, man. That was a pole if I don't hit the bitch wall. Instead, we get to start 10th! Instead, we get to start 10th! Because I barely fucking touched the goddamn wall because I had to get out of the gas because I had to stop moving the stick, otherwise I was gonna get on the apron and die! I hate this game! This is misery! I haven't even responded about the stupid fucking McMurray bullshit yet. I should have just ignored that. Who cares about Jamie McMurray? Go to the O'Reilly 300. Let's have some more miserable fucking goddamn garbage. So Newman wins the cup race. Good for him. I'm sure he's a leech in this race. Yeah, let's find out. Hey! Let's find out if Ryan Newman gets to skip this fucking race because he won the cup race at a different track, quote-unquote. I already saw fucking Kenseth, Vickers, all of them were in the fucking lineup. There is no fucking doubt in my mind that Newman is going to be allowed to race this, but I'm not allowed to race the cup race. There he is! He's starting 27th! How come he gets to run conflicting events? Fuck you, NASCAR 06. Whatever. Starting 10th at Texas. If I can run this car to its maximum potential, I think there's a top 5 in the cards. Especially if the AI turns down at the end, which I think they will. I guess we're just running the top, actually. Yeah, I love how this always happens, by the way. We're just 100,000 fucking goddamn % fine in qualifying, and then we get to the race, and we're getting wrecked. What a surprise. I guess we're just dying. That's more rival points with Bobby Labonte and another destroyed fucking goddamn car. Another fucking 4 seconds of repair on the pit lane. Sounds good. Love how this keeps happening every single goddamn race. Love how it's just it's just life on repeat. Every fucking goddamn time we go to any of these tracks, it's just a rerun. It's just a rerun. It's the same fucking song and dance every single week. We go from nearly that's a fastest lap, by the way. We go from nearly steering off the track and automatically spinning out because of the terrible physics engine to body slamming the wall off of turn 4 just from one barely even fucking not even a third of a millimeter's worth of an adjustment on the stick. I guess the fucking caution's out. Is it bitch Bobby Labonte who could have just not ran into me? No. What the fuck is going on back here? Why is this a goddamn caution? We'll never know what happened because of these bitch camera angles. I think we're gonna pit. No one else is gonna pit. No, they are gonna pit. Okay, alright, okay. Alright. Oh, that's a good stop. And we're not even getting held up. Okay, we're probably still losing fucking spots because that's how this game goes. No, we're gonna gain spots on the pit lane in NASCAR 06? Holy fucking, it's exactly halfway. We can make it to the end on fuel. Hey, okay, if we keep up with these guys, I could win. I doubt it's gonna happen, but I could win. It's theoretically possible. This is unironically what it's like to be a full-time fucking Xfinity Series driver, and the field is just full of leeches. Like, you could be the best guy in the entire series, but the leeches just have 50 more horsepower. This is just how it actually fucking is. Just gotta keep hitting your marks every single time through turn 4. We are so much better than they are in this side of the track. I don't know how to pass them though. I can't get alongside them, otherwise I'm gonna die. I know this for a fact. I can see it. I saw it. It came to me in a dream. I don't have the same speed off that I had earlier, but we're gonna have a run. We're gonna have a run. Let's take an exploratory move into turn 1. Okay, it's turning, it's turning, it's turning. Oh, it's turning, it's over. It's over is what it is. Yeah, that fucking figures. Can't have fucking shit in this goddamn game. Okay, that was gonna be fun, but it's NASCAR 06, and fun is literally not allowed. So I guess I'll go fuck myself. That's that race. We're gonna gain points on everyone but Harvick. I guess that's a good thing. And your fucking winner at Phoenix on the other side of the fucking country whilst this race is happening, Ryan Newman, is gonna come in, start 27th, and finish 10th. He probably didn't even have to go to the back of the fucking goddamn field to start the race. But hey, we got 4,000 prestige. That's pretty solid. We won back the 42,000 fans that I lost for finishing last in the Cup Series. Can you imagine being so fickle that you can be a fan of a driver and he has one bad race and you're like, oh, I can't believe I ever hello? A charity race? Bitch! Where have these been for the last 5 months? Daytona infield charity race. You know what? I'm gonna save that till the next session. We are now officially a full race ahead in the Busch Series. I don't fucking know how. It's only I have no idea how we only gained 30 points on Boyer. I didn't even see him in the top 10. Well, actually, hold on. Let me check that. So we do get 34 points for finishing last, right? We should be at 1248. We are indeed at 1248. Okay. All right. We got that figured out at least. Let's do this charity event at, wait for it, Daytona infield. Yeah, and this time the car is going to be even more overpowered than when we were at Devil's Canyon in 11. So I think this one's probably going to be just piss easy. But yeah, just like Devil's Canyon, this is what all of those stupid ass rival races, showdowns should have looked like. It would have been nice if we could have actually been competitive in those, but no, the game just throws you in with a fucking piece of a shit 1-star car. Thanks, NASCAR 06. It might even be a 0-star considering we don't even own a team. Oh, okay, I guess we're wrecking, and I guess the caution is not coming out. Still to this fucking day! Alright, that's cool. So all those passes that I made are completely nullified because it was like, oh, you didn't wreck actually, huh? The kind of shit that this game throws fucking cautions for we saw in just the last session. But then we got a car completely fucking backwards and it's like, nope, track clear, tower. Thanks. I have no idea what my fastest lap is because I feel like I keep putting heaters down, but they're just green, they're not yellow. I have no idea what I think there's a possibility that I broke it, because I know that in this game, NASCAR 06, NASCAR 08, if you have a caution come out and then spam through the cutscenes, and then restart the race, it'll give you impossible lap times. It's very well possible that's what happened. Yeah, we won. I know. Surprising, right? Margin of victory, 38 seconds. Yep. This doesn't say the fastest lap, though, on this screen. I thought it did. Alright, well, I guess we will check the best laps screen in that case, not after getting 7,000 prestige points. Don't mind if I do. Prestige has not mattered since literally the second I could buy a cup team, but, you know, it's nice to keep track of. We don't have any cup series. Oh my god. Alright, well, I guess it didn't count. Even though I was getting 103s, it didn't count them. Okay, that's interesting. Chicagoland in Busch, which we're not getting. Kansas in Busch. Yeah, we're not getting these ones this season. Maybe New Hampshire, but probably not. And Nazareth. Do we not go to Nazareth and Busch? Huh. 2004 might have been the last race in Nazareth in the Busch series. I don't know why they wouldn't include that in this game, but, you know, this game's stupid. We got a bitch Levi Strauss in Busch. Can't go to Nazareth, though. Oh, that'd be absurd. They don't go there IRL anymore. We can't go there in the game. Third. Very good starting spot for how slow this car is. I think we'll be able to win if the AI turn down enough, but I don't know. It's going to be tight. This track is a bitch. Especially if I don't get the lead right away, they're going to be gone. We still have no Busch wins this season. Jesus fucking Christ, I suck. Yeah, the Richmond is strong with this one. I cannot catch these two in front of me, but Harvick is always like dropping off of every corner. So everyone in front of me is fast, everyone behind me can't pass. That is some good shit. But hey, third place is good. Leach is in front of me. Everyone that matters behind me. I can't complain too much about how this race is going. I think it's smart to stay out as long as possible. Because if I pit these guys, oh my fucking god, if I pit, all these guys are no longer behind me getting slowed up. So like, the best move is to stay out as long as possible, even though I just lost a second to my fucking best lap that time by. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. No laps getting taken off the board from cautions helps the AI turn down. It's just my professional opinion. No damage. Come on, pit crew, let's do this. Oh, yeah. Great timing, honestly. Okay, that is an 11.5 at least transition, so that's this race over. 16, 17, may as well have had a destroyed car. There goes Harvick, there goes a bunch of fucking guys. We're still losing spots. Why does it always happen here? Why do we always have bad stops here? It's every single time we go to this track. I'm telling you, we run fine, we're fast as fuck, and then after the pit stop, we're just 30th. It's how it always goes. Look at how many fucking cars are in front of me. Leader's just sitting on pit road, by the way. Every single car in front of me is for position. Thanks, game. You really do know how to make putting this fucking piece of shit into my console every single day and doing this every single day. It really does make it feel so fucking rewarding when I do nothing wrong and just lose 15 spots on the pit lane. Yeah, it turned that time. What are the odds? Fuck this goddamn game. Oh, the race is over! The race is over! Oh, isn't that special? Because the field is scrunched up and the AI would turn down because it's Phoenix. It's not gonna be a green-white checkered even though we wrecked with 4 fucking laps to go. It's gonna be the end of the race! Because I could have actually gained fucking spots. This game is a fag. I hate this game. We could have just come out 5th or even 10th. I would have even taken 15th off of the pit lane. No! We had to be 30th! Because one good pit stop at Phoenix is literally impossible. Should I just be taking 2 tires every time we go there in anticipation of the game fucking me over? Maybe I should. Maybe I should at this point. Because the game is a fucking little goddamn bitch about everything. Fucking me over at tracks we should win at. Fucking me over in races we 100% should be at least finishing third in. Nope, 14th, you little fucking goddamn bitch. That's what you fucking get. That's what you fucking get. And you don't get a green-white checkered either. You don't even get a white flag. The race is just fucking over, even though the caution's out with 4 laps left. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. You're a little fucking goddamn bitch. Fuck this fucking game, and now we just get to exist at Talladega in a race that literally doesn't matter. I'm really pissed off, because that's the kind of race we need to get a top 10 in. Or at least beat some more series regulars in. Because it's races like that when I have to skip fucking races because the schedule is fucking retarded. It's races like that I'm gonna lose 50 points in, and it's gonna be the difference between winning one of these championships. We have to finish top 10 every week. Otherwise, we do not win the championship. And I wish this fucking goddamn car could drive without flailing all over the place. I fucking burned my hand yesterday, dude. And it's like white, it's like a white cap, you know? It looks like a giant zit. And it's making holding this controller incredibly difficult. I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking, oh. I'm thinking, uh-oh. Oh, yeah. All of that is yeah. Nothing even happened! They just fucking stopped! Why did they stop? Oh, Dale's upside down. Caution was already out before he even fucking wrecked, though. Look at this. They threw the caution for that, not even him spinning here. The caution was out before he was even sideways. We're pitting, obviously. How many fucking... Okay, there's 10 to go. Do we see Casey anywhere in the mirror? No, we don't. I remember when I was little and I didn't know that there were other religions. I only thought that there were different versions of Christianity. I thought the only difference between religions was like, did you say the extra few lines after the Lord's Prayer or not? Did you eat bread at communion or the little weird chip things? That was the difference for me. There was Catholics, Lutherans, and Methodists. That's it. I didn't even know that Osama bin Laden was like Islamic, right? I didn't even know. I just thought he was a bad dude. I just thought he was a bad dude. He was just bad. He was just mean. He was just yucky. You know, I didn't know that he did it because, you know, fucking jihad or whatever, you know? Does not look like we're going to be winning this race, nor is Casey. Unfortunately, fake Rusty Wallace is in the lead. Can I win from here? Can I make up 2 seconds in 2 laps? Probably. I think the more efficient way to have done this would be to actually driven to the front and tried to block everyone like last year. I think it's cool that I'm getting absolutely no draft right now. I think it makes a lot of sense, yeah, and then all of a sudden I'm getting draft, okay. Yeah, if I hadn't died for no reason in turn 1, maybe I would have had a shot at this, but Edwards is gonna win. That's fine because it's not the chase. That's annoying. If they hadn't just stopped for no reason and the pit cycle could have actually played out, maybe this race would have been a Casey win, but truly we cannot have anything in this game. 200 skill points for plus 40 spots though, that's nice. 5,000 prestige. Is that Shane Meal? He's the only guy that I had any arrival points with. Is that supposed to be Shane Meal? Another cup race we gotta skip. And it is at, okay, we got Talladega and Busch, so at least it's gonna be an easy race there. Darlington in the Cup Series, that sucks. I wanted to do this race again because I thought we had speed last season and it looked like it was a 2-stop race. I was really interested in doing that race again. But I guess I will go fuck myself in that regard. So here is the All-Star race. So we don't have to do this because we should be in the All-Star race. Which means we can qualify, well, it's just Old Spice. It's just Old Spice. We'll probably win that regardless. And before all that, we've got an Old Spice wheeling race. I think it's in my best interest to qualify for this one. Not gonna lie, I feel like that's probably the move. Alright, that was so bad. We're still gonna get the pole by half a second. Wow. Yeah, I'm like driving deep into these corners like I'm fucking around up here. But yeah, we've gotta survive the start. That's not easy at all, especially when they're trying to go like that. Okay, let's just get the angle right. Get this angle right. Okay, or we could completely fuck that up. Give them space. Okay, they're not even close. Alright, we're fine. Alright, good win. 1,000 prestige, 1,000 team prestige. That's a wheeling race. We care a lot about wheeling races. I love wheeling in this game. It's, well, when you're not fucking dying for literally no reason, it's probably the best driving cars in the game. Man, I really want to do the Southern 500, but I'm going to regret not taking a free win in Busch. We've got to do the Busch race. I'm mad. I've always said that Stereophonics is what Oasis would have been if they'd taken opioids and not coke. I've said this in multiple series, in multiple places, and I never get the appreciation for the conclusion that I've come to. I hope someone watching this video at least understands the vibes that I'm trying to exude from the statement. Okay, Kenny Wallace is pitting. Dale Jr. is in the infield grass. But the point is that Kenny Wallace's pit. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Watch this 81. Oh, he did it! He did it! Oh, what is he doing? Dale! No! Why, Dale? Why were you down there? Okay. Well, you know what? This is fine, actually. You want to know why? Because Dale oh my fucking god, he just ran out of gas. This game sucks. Dale. Why? Why didn't you pit? I was afraid Kenny Wallace wasn't gonna pit. I mean, but I didn't think that they were gonna run out of gas and fucking die. I just lost this race, didn't I? Okay, green is out. It's the last lap. No, it's not. It's 2 to go. Oh, isn't that cute? So, in this race, when the caution comes out on 11 of 14 laps, we get a green-white checkered. Oh, but at Phoenix, if a caution comes out on lap 11 of 14, the race is over. That's cool. I think the reason that the only metric that matters is whether or not a caution would benefit me. If a caution benefits me, the race is over. If the caution means that I lose a shit ton of points, the race, oh my fucking god. We are still not going to win this race. Go car. Go car. Why are we so fucking slow? Go car. Go ho. Why? Why did he have to slow up off the corner? We could have fucking drafted all the way down the backstretch, but no. But no, he had to slow up off the fucking goddamn back, and we're gonna fucking finish bitch second to a bitch leech. Fuck! This game fucking sucks. We lost a bunch of fans from skipping the cup race, but they're back. Nothing matters. This game sucks. Got a raise though. Yippee-ki-yay. Fuck off. Okay, time for this classic, the Darlington Busch race and Martinsville from last. I can't believe that Harvick is in the Busch series now. Like, how does this happen? This would of course happen to me, Kamikaze Games, the guy that hates leeches more than anyone else pretty much in all of the fucking NASCAR YouTube. This of course happens to me in a series that's already hard enough to win in as it is. We've now got one of the best leeches of all time, full time, in a car that he doesn't even start a fresh save file driving. The only way he can get in this car is if you leave the RCR21 contract. And my dumb fucking ass took that contract last year, got fired from it, and now I can't take it this year. Okay, easiest pole of my life. That lap was fucking horrendous, but it was still a pole time. Alright, bunch of leeches in this race, so that's good. That is good, actually. That benefits us greatly. Yeah, they're all up here too, so... Hopefully Harvick is buried back there. I doubt it. Actually, he is up on the outside back there right now, but that's just right now. That's not guaranteed at all. Okay, we're barely clear for the lead. I mean, maybe I could hold the lead. Okay, I'm starting to wonder how I ever didn't win this race, because this feels super duper easy. We are like almost to the pit stop, and like it's been uncontested. There are people literally pitting, and Edwards hasn't even contested me for the lead despite how bad we are in turn 3. Okay. Well, that was a lot less impressive than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, even when we do everything right the entire fucking race, it's still not going to be a fucking easy fucking goddamn dub on the green. Nope. We're just going to fucking make one singular mistake, and that's going to cost me literally a second lead, and we're wrecking, and the race is over. So, whatever. We finally got a win this season. It was fucking retarded, but that's this game for you. 5,000 prestige, that's probably bitch Bobby Labonte. So it looks like he is going to continue to be a rival, because I will not apologize when I've done nothing wrong. So, Bobby Labonte will continue to be a logo rival. It has to be him, because I don't know, there's no one else in the field that is a logo rival. It has to be Bobby Labonte. Even though it's a red and yellow fucking suit and a, like, Indian-looking guy, that's probably Bobby Labonte. So I guess he's gonna continue to be a rival. Even though he never should have been in the first place. Because this game sucks. Anyway, that should have been a great day in points because there were so many leeches. Yes, great day in points right there. Harvick loses a bunch. That's even better news. Yeah. Yeah, we've even got Kenseth up here. If Kenseth can keep starting on the pole of every race and start Cheetah McDouchebagging his way through these races here, we are getting closer and closer to the standalone part of the schedule. Are you kidding me, Leffler? Last place? Really? How are you going to make the chase in last place, Jason? Alright, well this will be interesting. 7-star car, but with teammate setup. Now this dude is crazy. This 187 car with like the Illuminati logo on his fucking shit. This dude is insane, right? Like his name is J.J. Johnson. He's a combination of the two worst things in NASCAR in 2007. Jimmy Johnson and J.J. Yale. And this dude is out here in the 187 Illuminati mobile. It's like POV racing or something. I don't fucking know. All I know is that it's I like this is the first and only game that this car appears in. I don't know, man. Like this just goes to show you how much better the teammate setups are. Like I'm still putting down fastest laps of the race, faster than the pole, 13 laps into the run. And it just rotates off of every corner. Look at that, that's another fastest lap. I'm getting these fastest laps while actively passing other cars. Like, hello? Why is the teammate setups so much better than the player setups? What is that all about? Dude. Caution. That's not what I expected. Well, I'm glad I swapped back to CALE. Holy fuck. Wimmer! The caution was already out! What? You saw the lights! The lights were flashing! Unless that's... Yeah, the lights are flashing the entire time when it's under caution replay. See, I was assuming that the lights would be green until the caution came out on the replay, but no. They're just always yellow on the replay. Well, we're pitting, obviously. Stewart is a lap down. Okay, so Gibbs is all up front here. This is a fucking thumbnail opportunity. God damn. But, that'd be a good opportunity for a thumbnail for last season, actually. But I think we're gonna be good enough to get this lead back. God, not Johnson. Not fucking Johnson. You are not leading this race. No. No, I'm sorry, Jason. Okay, Stewart, I'm gonna need you to, like, sit right where you're at. Just lunge. We're gonna clear just like that. We are not gonna be able to complete the turn. I'm sorry, Anthony. Okay, that fucks over Leffler. Okay, so basically we've done everything. Okay, there we go. That's what you like to see. Come on, Jason, get that spot. Oh, their contact. There's Tony putting or Johnson in the wall. All right. Tony put Johnson in the wall. You'll love to see it. Now we just need to survive for the rest of the race. In many ways, putting Jason Leffler in second makes it easier for me because his AI is worse, so he's going to hold up the better cars behind me. So in a way, that actually does make this easier, even if it's a given that I'm going to win the race anyway. We did fall off just a little bit towards the end. If I actually had someone fast enough to win behind me, they might actually be challenging right now, but they're too busy getting held up by Leffler right now. Huh. That is true, isn't it? Well, in any case, we are finally going to get this win at Richmond that I've been trying to get twice. This is the third time that I've tried to get it. Hopefully we are at least back in contention for the points lead, because Stewart had a bad day. You know, 6,600 prestige is a good number. Okay, true points is 1637. 1637, yep. 43 back from Edwards, and Biffle is there too, don't worry about that. Me skipping those races has cost Leffler a spot in the chase. Yes, haven't looked at wheeling points lately. 139 ahead of my teammate. And we've got 35,000 prestige to the final level. So that's joyous. Joyous news right there. No, it's Harvick on the pole. Okay. Okay, Harvick's just decided to be good this year. Why he's suddenly done this after, you know, like 5 seasons of being terrible in the Truck Series? I don't know. That's just where we're at, I guess. Okay, we're gonna get back past Deborah here. That's big. Never mind. We're not going to get past Deborah. She's gonna be Deborah Renshaw and fuck me over. What a surprise. What a fucking surprise. Yep. Oh, look who the leader is! No, dude! How? I can't get there. I need to rely on Shigeaki Hattori to be able to win this race. Ugh. No! Can't have shit, can't have shit, can't ever fucking goddamn have anything, because this game is horrible and miserable and the worst experience that you'll ever have in your fucking life. Absolute fucking misery. Fuck off. Fuck off. I've done nothing wrong in this fucking race. All I did was get fucked over. Shut up. Who even the fuck are you? Fuck you. Fuck this game. Fuck everything about this. Absolutely fucking piss miserable experience. Can't do anything without it just, I guess we're backwards now. Barely tapped someone. I guess we're backwards. Can't fucking race in this game. You can't do anything. It sucks. Patrick Fitzgerald is the winner of that. Welcome to the All-Star race, Patrick Fitzgerald. Well, you know what? It is Old Spice. It is Old Spice. You know what? I probably could have skipped this qualifying session at Old Spice. That probably would have made things more interesting, too. Here's the part of the season where we have to start last at Richmond. So that's gonna suck a lot. You know what? Red Hot Chili Peppers gets a bad rep. I was surprised at the discourse behind Red Hot Chili Peppers online. like the thing is that everyone hates them, and it's like, okay, sure, they have like 6 songs that everyone knows, and they all sound almost identical. Okay. However, counterpoint. I feel like they're well written. The bass is great, of course. It's Red Hot Chili Peppers. The bass is going to be the best part. But like, there's nothing fundamentally wrong with it. I think the biggest problem for Red Hot Chili Peppers is that the radio, like, they appear on pop stations, rock stations, and now they're starting to appear on classic rock stations. I think the biggest problem for Red Hot Chili Peppers is that you hear the song, especially this one, all the fucking goddamn time. Every single station plays it at least once a day, you know, sometimes multiple times per day. Like, if that was not the case, I feel like they would get less hate. Also, I guess their lead singer is like a pedophile or something, but you know, if we're honest, aren't most lead singers pedophiles? Like, let's think about it for a second. Historically, I'm just, per capita, I'm just saying, per capita, seems to be the most common place to find the diddlers. But like, Give It Away is great, funky ass bass line, Under the Bridge is a fine song. My favorite song by Red Hot Chili Peppers is Danny California. It's so bombastic. When that song came out when I was like 9, I thought, oh my goodness, this is peak. Anyway, we're fucking wrecking because I can't have shit. Hopefully the entire field does not pit. Okay, thank God for that. But yeah, I thought that song was peak when it came out. Oh my goodness gracious, what timing was that? I think we're gonna have the lead. Unless the field decides to not pit, which would be an issue. Yeah, they just took his ass out. Oh my. That right there is rape. We're not gonna see anything from this camera angle, of course. Because God fucking knows. A giant wreck where it would be interesting to watch what happened. Go to an onboard shot. Okay, we're gonna be in the lead. So that's good. Alright, obviously we won this race, so that's good. Only the second truck win on the season, which is kind of frustrating. But it's fine, we'll be fine. Everything will be great, I'm sure. Ignore the shit going on in the background. Everything's great, actually. 2900 prestige. It might just be like an RNG thing. Like, if you finish first, there's a certain range of options, and then it just does a random integer between like 2900 and 3100. And that's just the amount of prestige that we get from finishing first. Nothing to do with race length, nothing to do with laps led. I don't know, man. This game sucks. That's what I do know. I wonder how many times I've said this game sucks in this playthrough. Has anyone been counting? Alright. Pain is on the pole. We're starting third. Sick. Alright. Hey, good qualifying draw. Holy shit, look at this. It's a front row of Pain and Nemechek. Go. Go! Why? Why do I have to wait for them? Why can't they wait for me? Why does it have to be me that waits? Stewart's giving me a lane, I'll take that. Thank you, teammate. But of course we lose more time on the fucking pit lane, cause it is NASCAR fucking 06 after all. Every fucking NASCAR game you lose time on pit road. Every single one of them. It's still a problem to this very fucking day in NASCAR 25. Alright, we're gonna get 7th in stage 1, so we got inside line. That's good. The AI is turning down big time. Oh, never mind, we're not on the inside. They invert after the first stage. So now it's a front row of Fernandez and P. Harris. The 40 and 45. Great. But hey, I guess we're up here at least. Maybe we'll get a good start? Yeah, we get a pretty good start. You know, the fact that the All-Star race exists and has 3 segments implies the possibility that you could theoretically, off of an EA, pre-existing EA code, you could program stage racing into an EA NASCAR game. Because, like, if you can set the lap times, like, I don't know if it's just a Charlotte-specific thing, but, like, if you've dug into the code, you could maybe transfer that into the other races. Because the All-Star race also has double file restarts. So, like, I feel like there's a way to theoretically program modern NASCAR into this game. Not that I'd want to do that. Double file restarts would be fun, but, like, stages, disgusting. Horrible. Okay, I guess we're wrecking. I wasn't trying to demonstrate the double file restarts, but hey, here they are. Green, white, checkered in the All-Star. I'm pretty sure we should be able to win this as long as the AI stay turned down. Because they were already dead in the water at the end of the last stage, so I have to imagine it's going to be a lot of the same here. Yeah, I'm driving off. Yeah, this is an easy stage win. Hopefully there's not another invert. Okay, I say. Easy win, I say, as we're up the track and can do nothing. Okay, that's concerning. I would really like to not be on the outside. Yeah. Oh, we're still wrecking, by the way. Okay! We will line up for the final stage in 4th, actually. That's fine. We started the previous stage in 4th. So we should be in good shape. Alright. Final stage. 5 laps around Charlotte. Yeah. Let's just go through the middle. How does that sound? No. Terrible idea. Yep. Why not, you know? No, I didn't want to have Michael Waltrip as an ally. Please just fucking murder everyone. That's the fucking stupid bitch alarm's fault. Yeah, I want an alarm to go off while I'm listening to Spotify. Best lap of the race, by the way. Yeah, I want an alarm to go off while I'm listening to Spotify. Great work, phone. No caution, by the way. Yeah. Nothing bad happened just now. Nope, not a thing. You're gonna be shocked to hear this one. We are not going to win the All-Star race, because this game is horrendous. It's not like the next race is gonna be any better. We get to start dead last at Busch Richmond in a 7-star. I'm sure the pit crew is gonna fuck us over again. It seems like whenever we go to a track where a good pit stop is not just important but necessary to having a good finish, that's where we have our worst pit stops. Have you ever noticed that? I've noticed that. Believe me, I've noticed. I'm fully aware of that. What? 32nd? What? We're starting 32nd, not last. Okay. What the fuck is going on in this game? Alright, so obviously, Michel Jourdain starting last every week because they forget to put him in the starting lineup. Okay, that makes sense. Why did we just start 32nd? What? I am so fucking confused that nothing about this game makes any sense. This game is so absolutely fundamentally broken at this point. So do we just have a random starting spot in the Busch Series now? If I don't qualify? Is that just a thing now? Well, now I'm curious. I want to go to the next race without qualifying for Busch. Oh, Tony Raines started second, and he's already almost outside the top 20. And only just now does he go to the inside. Yeah, thanks. Good stop. A good stop would be so welcome that using all 10 stars that I paid for, yeah, okay, 8.5. That's pretty good. That is a pretty good stop. This is a good pit stop. Alright. I'll take that. We've even got a clear track to merge up into. Okay. You'll be shocked to hear that we gained nothing from the pit stops. And my teammate that I started out in front of, Michel Jourdain in the 133, came out of the pit lane right behind me. How fair. But It's a better pit stop than this race last year, so I can't really complain too much. We're only 5.5 seconds back. We might be able to get a top 5 out of this race if the AI turned down a bunch. It was a good stop, it was what we needed. I'm being, once again, propped up by the fact that I didn't actually start last. Ooh! Ooh! 5th! Okay, 5th is good. Gonna lose points to a bunch of people. Mark wins and, like, led a bunch of laps, so he took some points away, which is good. I mean, that's about as good as that race is gonna get. Really. I mean, we got... I don't get it. Why did we start 32nd? What is this game's problem? How is it this broken? How? Explain in detail how this game sucks as much as it does. I could write a fucking essay about how bad this game is. Unfortunately, it's 2026, not 2025, so we can't do a 20th anniversary review of this. I just have to make a fucking follow-up video to my original. And just be like, okay, so as it turns out, this review that I made when I was fucking 17, terrible. Terrible, shitty fucking review. I didn't know anything about this game. Passing Boyer got us some sweet points here, so our points lead in Bush is still over 200, so that's good. Next, we got some wheeling. Okay, can we just not die? Are we capable of not dying on the start? Please let me on to the bottom. I will take a 6th place finish at this bitch track. Honestly, I'm more than happy. Well, I'll take it with arms wide open, under the sunlight. Welcome to this terrible track. I'll probably fucking die with arms wide open. Nothing has changed, this track still sucks. I'll show you my fucking butthole. I'll show you everything with arms wide open. You motherfucking bitch! My fault, I'm sure. I'm sure that's my fault, yep. Oh, we're going on the pit lane. How about you go fuck yourself? How about you eat shit and fucking die? This track is the worst. Yeah, just one guy slightly edges just so slightly to your inside, you're dead. Instantaneous fucking death. How about you go fuck yourself? I don't care about your fuck-ass phone call. Come on, inside line. Alright. As for the Cup Series, obviously it's a pole because this car is overpowered. And there goes my wheeling point lead because God fucking knows that series doesn't need cautions. Entirely off the back of the fact that they couldn't be fucked to program a fucking pit lane animation for that series. We all know that's the reason. Time for Bush and Lowe's. I'm sure this is gonna be miserable. Yeah, we got no pace, but thankfully I'm able to stay ahead of Tony as long as, you know, he doesn't try to pass me. You know, it is easy to stay ahead of someone when they don't try to pass you. And I gotta say, Tony is really being a bro by just not trying to pass me. It doesn't turn. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Like, we're in range, okay? If the AI turned down, for what? And if I pit, I'm gonna pit a lap early again. I already know we can do it at this track. We can go a lap early on the pit lane and not fucking die as a result. So we're gonna do that. Okay, and we're wrecking again. Why not, you know? I guess the car just fucking sucks on the long run. Race is over, of course. Never mind, race is not over. Actually, I think the race being over would have been better, but we'll see if the AI's turned down any. Look at this. Yep, it just fucking pulls up. Oh, and we're still loose. Don't worry about that. Oh, yeah, we're loose off. We're loose off, but God fucking getting the car to fucking turn in the center is like pulling teeth, but don't worry. It wants to fucking spin itself out the entire fucking corner. Does that mean it's gonna fucking rotate? No! Of course not. Yeah, the AI turned down. Maybe we could have won that if I wasn't, you know, up all the fucking way up here. Yeah, this game is terrible. Whatever. It's a good race. Yeah, that puts us 271 ahead of Boyer. See, this is how. This is how we end up with such a huge points lead in Busch. Because all the leeches keep finishing out front and it kind of just hits the randomize button on the regulars. Alright, Coke 600. 48 laps! Better strap in for this fucking race. And the worst part about it is that we're just mid. We're just mid in this race. And the AI giving me a arrow push kills us on both ends of the track. This is just gonna be a miserable race. You could turn. You're allowed to turn. No, please run into me, Stuart. Yeah, it's definitely my fault. Yep. So we got the lead, and then immediately fucking died. But hey, that's less laps on the board. I don't know when the field's gonna pit. Maybe they all just did now. That'd be my fucking luck. But we are fast enough to lead. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, I wasn't paying attention to that pit stop time, but it looks like we are going to lose a spot off the pit lane, and Sadler's gonna take his sweet fucking ass time getting up to speed. Yep. Why not, you know? Why not? Please continue riding the wall. We're behind Dover Monster now, Kyle. Great work. You could have just conceded the fucking spot, but no. God fucking knows I have to get fucked over every week. It still doesn't fucking turn, by the way. Oh my fucking god. You are such a dumb bitch. Yep, you would. That is exactly what you would fucking do. And now we're a lap down, and now we're gonna have a horrendous finish because of your stupid fucking ass. Alright, well, we're guaranteed... What? Wait. Who the fuck is... Oh my god, Jason Leffler leads. Okay, who the fuck in front of me is for position? Who the fuck behind me is not for position? And can anyone beat Jason Leffler for the win in the Coke 600? Okay, I have no idea who's for position in front of me because they took away the interval from NASCAR Thunder 2004. And they don't, no one tells you who's on the lead lap. There's absolutely no indication on the screen who's for position and who's not. You think the crew chief is gonna fucking tell you? Of course not. Crew chief is too busy going, yikes, you a big lick, you okay? Wow, big lick, you okay? Try to stay away from that kind of thing. I have no idea who's behind me is for position, so I've just been blocking everyone. We're of course falling off from everyone in front of us because despite everything, we're still slower than fucking dog shit. And don't worry, the car is still trying to wreck itself off of every corner. Don't worry, that hasn't changed. Oh my fucking god, and of course the 40 is gonna come down and give me some fucking arrow push! Look who's going back up the track, cause they don't have any fucking goddamn air on their nose! Oh, Mike Bliss is for position 2! How wonderful is that? I wish the AI would turn down for the end of the race. They're not. Oh! Okay, we just gotta survive this turn. We're doing a terrible job of surviving this turn. Into the fucking wall we go, and we're gonna lose a fucking spot on the white. What a surprise. Not like it matters, we didn't get a top 10 anyway. But, the good news, Jason Leffler, the FedEx car, is going to win the Coke 600. That's how it should have fucking been. That's much better than what actually happened. You know, it's kind of crazy how that trend has carried on through all these years, is that the worst thing that can happen is usually what happens. Okay, so I finished 12th. That's worth 100 and... I hate math. 132. 132 points. So that puts us to 1769 on the true points counter. That does put us to the top of the points. Leffler's back in the chase. Okay. So that's good. 1769. Yep, that's the correct amount. All right. As for this, we are 20,000 away from level 10 prestige. So that's nifty. Coke 600 being done means the next race is Dover. And we get to do it from last in the cup race. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Oh, I can't wait for that. Ooh, baby. Yeah, that's another Poland bush. It was also Poland trucks, but I didn't even bother showing that. And we are going to somehow miraculously win this race. That's good. Probably the easiest race of the weekend, so thankfully we managed to get that out of the way. Bush Dover from the pole in a 7-star. I'm not liking my odds, but I've been proven wrong before. We did, and this is a leech race, so that is extremely beneficial. Yep, we're already fat, and we're already getting taken on the inside on the first lap of the race when the car is going to perform the best. And we are not going to lead a lap. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, please, keep hitting things. We're actually keeping up with these guys, if you can believe it, not having someone up your ass constantly running into you on your inside makes it a lot easier to get through the corners and maintain speed. I know, this is a shocking development that no one saw coming. Least of all me, I did not expect us to actually be this fast. Let me just, okay, I'm gonna talk so that that part specifically right there makes the video. You wanna know why we're so good right now? Because of what you just saw. It actually fucking turns off the corner. Wait until the cup race, and we'll have a side-by-side comparison. Yeah, just a second off the estimated time, don't worry. Okay, we do have a clean track-ish. Let Tony go. He is for position. Fuck my life. Look at this. We are so fucked. Are you kidding me? We're in amongst fucking fake guys. Don't worry, the car doesn't turn. And now I got someone to my inside. Oh yeah, no, please, just wiggle around in front of me. Oh, look at that. We're up the fucking track because the car sucks. Yeah, so we just lost, what, 4 seconds? Okay. Thanks, game. You really do know how to make being alive feel so great. Oh, would you look at that. Now that there's someone up my ass, we're getting fucking dumped because this game is terrible. Yeah. Yep, to all of that. Fuel is orange, by the way. We might have ran out if it went green. But don't worry, we are not going to pass Newman. That's 4 points to Boyer that I just lost. Along with all the other points to Boyer that I lost in this race. Yeah, in a 4 championship season, any points that you lose is just flat bad. You need to win every single race that you participate in. Otherwise, you're fucked. Anyway, to no one's surprise, Dover was a miserable pile of shit. Don't worry! Don't worry, as the great Billy Mays once said, but wait! There's more! Cause guess what we get to do now? Oh! It's the cup race from Dover in a worse car that drives worse. And we get to start last! Yay! Ah! This is gonna suck so much. But like, in theory, this should be better than when we were in the 11. Yes, this is dreadfully awful. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm not having any fun whatsoever the goddamn fuck ever right now. Like, look at this. We have to use the entire track just to get it to turn. Like, we're already this bad by ourselves. Just imagine if I needed to actually start making passes. Look at this. It just slides up the track. Oh my fucking god. Yep, and then they just fucking run into you. And then the caution's out and we're pitting under yellow. No, we're not, actually. I'm not sitting through this fucking goddamn bullshit. to just fucking finish fucking dead last anyway. That was my one chance, was to have a good pit stop and maybe take 2 or something, but no. Now we're gonna be dead last and getting checked up the entire time down pit road, because nothing I do fucking matters. So that puts us at 18:03 after the 30 fucking goddamn 4 points of dead fucking faggot ass last again. Which puts us in the standings in what position, you may ask? Well, I'd love to tell you which position, but this takes 800 fucking million years to save every single time. So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna be back behind 87 points, because God fucking knows I'm not allowed to have anything. And that's going to do it for this episode of Can You Beat NASCAR 06's Impossible Career Mode. Yeah, I'm sorry about how shit this Dover race was, by the way, because literally the entire first half of the race is just me sitting in like 38th, and then I immediately give up on it the second that the caution comes out. But don't worry, we're not going to be able to skip this race during the chase, so it'll probably be a lot more entertaining then. I hope. Anyway, yeah, this is a long season because we do almost every single race the entire year. So, as a result, this is probably going to be a 3-part finale. So, what you just saw was part 1. There should be 2 more parts, which means another month of NASCAR 06. But, if you become a Mega Appreciator right now for only $6.99 a month, you will not only have your name scrolling across the screen. I don't know, I'm really tired, dude. The point is that your name will be on the screen and you will have early access to the next episode. Mega Appreciators can watch today's episode right now, as a matter of fact. For the next 2 weeks, Mega Appreciators get early access to the next part of this series. So yes, indeed. Okay, this bit is not working. So yeah, anyway, thank you all so much for watching. This has been Kamikaze Games and Tails apparently, and we would like to say thank you for watching, and we hope that you enjoyed. Say bye, Tails. Yes. I don't know what else to tell you, man. I mean, if you watch this outro right here and you don't want to become a Mega Appreciator, honestly, I just don't know what you're looking for, man. I genuinely don't know. This is peak content. It does not get better than this. I'm sorry, man. I just genuinely cannot understand how someone could look at this right here and be like, man, I want to send that guy $6.99 a month. Can't lie. Anyway, thanks for watching. See whatever comes next. Bye.